Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is a special shout out to a Mr. Bob Stevens, Bob Evans. Yeah, see, it's not telling me who these people are, but let's see if I can get back to the message.
3 months later, back in Delhi, there's been a remarkable transformation in Shax's health.
Suction is much better. He can play with children in open ground. Strenuous games he could not play. Football, hockey, cricket. These are games that we could never allow him to take part in. But he's able to do that.
With results like these, Andrew doesn't question whether it's science.
Well, Bob Stevens of Jonesboro, Tennessee, class of 1959. You knew me in Spain. Hey, all right. Now how do I explain this? I use the name Seamus. I use the Irish version of my surname. You would have known my parents more than you would have known me. I would have been, a toddler when you first knew me. I mean, I guess that's what I would have been. And oh my gosh, you would have. My dad was James Conner, Major, United States Army Reserves. He was active reserves. My mom was, I guess she was a housewife for the most part, but she was a nurse. I mean, she graduated from nursing school, non-degreed nurse. My dad died on his birthday in 1982. My mom is in a nursing home with Alzheimer's in San Antonio, Texas. I would really like to get in touch with you. It's hard to find people from, whenever. I'd really like to know as much as I can about my dad. I really miss him. My parents divorced in '72. My mother moved us to Texas. My dad stayed in the Army until 1981, and he found out he had terminal cancer. He got a medical discharge. He retired, and he died a year later on his birthday. He's buried in Canada, where he was from, Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. I now live with my beautiful wife, whom you cannot see, but let's see. There you go. That's my beautiful wife. We live in New Carey, formerly known as New Hampshire. Oh my gosh. All I did was Google my high school, class of '83, Ailey Hastings, class of '83, and I go to this website, I think it's classmates.com, I think, and there's a message from you. I'm like, wow, so cool. Spain was awesome, wasn't it? Well, I mean, we had Franco to deal with, but outside of that, So where did you live? I mean, we lived in Cadiz. I don't know where you lived. I think you said you were there 4 years. My parents were there longer than I was, of course. And we left because, Franco was bad news. But I won't get into all that. Yeah, so if you ever see this video, please contact me. I don't have the money to join Classmates, so sorry about that. I sent you a message though, and I gave you my email, and I'm gonna put your name on this video, and I'm gonna put some other stuff on this video in the hopes that you'll find it. In the tags. So hopefully you'll find this video. My wife over here, her name is Carolyn. She's from Illinois. Now, think about this. My wife is a white girl from Illinois. Her whole life was in Illinois. She makes tortillas better than I do. And I lived in Texas for 40 years. And I'm from Spain, but our tortillas in Spain and tortillas over here are very different. Very different. Of course, you know that. And yes, I enjoy making tortilla español because, you know, it's comfort food, it's home food, home cooking. But my wife makes better tortillas than I do. And 40 years in Texas was 40 years too long, let me tell you. You know, I have this fear, have this deep-seated fear that for some reason, somehow, I'm going to wind up in Texas again and not be able to get out.
No. We're not going back there, believe me.
I don't even want to visit the place. Just anyway. So hey, I hope to hear from you. Bye.